Yes, welcome back students to the next class on admission of a partner. In previous class we learned problems on 12 marks where goodwill was not withdrawn. In today's class we will see how to treat goodwill when it is withdrawn by the old partners. Yes, problems on goodwill fully withdrawn. Dore and Bhagwan are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. The balance sheet on 31/3/2019 was as follows. Balance sheet on 31/3/2019. Liabilities: creditors 50,000, bills payable 25,000, reserve fund 25,000, capitals Dore 60,000, Bhagwan 40,000. We are having 1 lakh as total capital of the firm. Asset side: cash 20,000, stock 25,000, debtors 20,000, investments 20,000, furniture 20,000, machinery 40,000, building 50,000, profit and loss account 5,000. Now if it is upcoming on the asset side, it is treated as accumulated losses. Total of balance sheet, both the sides 2 lakhs. Now other information, that is adjustment. On 1/4/2019, Vijay is admitted into partnership on following terms. He has to bring rupees 30,000 as his capital and rupees 20,000 towards goodwill for 1/4 share in future profits. Now depreciate machinery and furniture by 10% each. Provision for doubtful debts is to be maintained at 5% on debtors. Appreciate building by 15,000. Goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. This is the important treatment that has to be shown in partners' capital accounts. This statement was not appearing in the previous problems. So from this we are going to prepare revaluation account, partners' capital account and balance sheet as on date of admission, that is 1/4/2018. Now this problem which we are solving had appeared in supplementary exam 2020. Yes, draw the revaluation account. Around 8 to 10 columns, lines have to be taken. Divide it debit side and credit side. So now on the debit side all losses will be taken, credit side all gains will be taken. So to depreciation, 10% depreciation is there. First adjustment will go to partners capital account. So in revaluation we'll be taking only the revalued values of assets and liabilities. So depreciation is a loss in the value of asset, so debit it. Machinery cost is 40,000, your 10% amounts to 4,000. Furniture book value is 20,000, 10% amounts to 2,000. So the total 6,000 is not appearing in this column. So 6,000 has to appear in this column, which has been deleted at the time of editing. Next, you are having provision for doubtful debts, adjustment number 3, 5%. Now this 5% is on 20,000 of the book value of debtors. So total debtors is 20,000, 5% amounts to 1,000. Next, you are having building, that is the adjustment number 4. Building is revalued. So the amount is calculated. When amount is calculated at given, the same amount has to be taken. So it is to be increased by 15,000. Now take the total on the credit side, write the same total on the debit side. Then you will have the profit or loss between the partners. So to know the revaluation profits, compare debit side with the credit side. So you will get a difference of 8,000. Sorry, it will get a difference of 8,000, that is 6,000 minus 15,000. So you will be getting 7,000 minus 15 will be giving the difference of 8,000, 6,000 of depreciation and 1,000 of PBD. So total will be 7,000 on the debit side. So 15 minus 7 gives us 8,000. Now this 8,000 has to be distributed to the partners in the old ratio, that is 3:2. So 3/5 will amount to 4,800, 2/5 to 3,200. So we complete our revaluation account and this profit is transferred to partners capital account. Now draw partners capital account. Again divide in debit side and credit side. Draw 3 lines for different persons. So now I will take from the balance sheet the capitals of old partners. So by balance brought down, 60,000 Dore, 40,000 Bhagwan. Next, revaluation profit which is existing in revaluation account has to be transferred to partners capital. So 4,800 and 3,000. Next, come to the balance sheet. You are having reserve fund. So 25,000 is the value. So this 25,000 is to be distributed in the ratio of 3:2. You will get 15,000 for Dore and 10,000 for Bhagwan. Now you have to go for the first adjustment, that is cash which is brought by the incoming partner. So by cash 30,000 for Vijay's column, you have to credit it with 30,000. Now he is getting 20,000 as goodwill. Now this goodwill has to be distributed in sacrifice ratio among the old partners. When we do not know what is the sacrifice ratio, that time 3:2 itself will be treated as the sacrifice ratio. So 20,000 is again divided in the ratio of 3:2. It is 12,000 and 8,000. Now in the balance sheet on the asset side they have given profit and loss account 5,000. Distribute that accumulated losses also in the ratio of 3:2. So you will get 3,000 and 2,000. Now the fifth adjustment says goodwill which is brought by the incoming partner is withdrawn by the old partners. So when it is withdrawn, write to cash and in the bracket you will write goodwill withdrawn. So whatever is the amount, because it is fully withdrawn, the same amount of 12,000 and 8,000 has to be written on the debit side of old partners capital account. You have to credit 12,000, debit 12,000 and 8,000. Now all the adjustments are over. Take the difference, total the credit side first and then write the same total on the debit side. So you will be having 91,800 for Dore, 61,200 for Bhagwan and 30,000 for Vijay. So from this we are going to reduce the amounts which are appearing on the debit side. So for Vijay there is nothing which is to be credited or debited, so same 30,000 will be written for Vijay. Now come to Dore. From Dore 91,000 I should reduce 15,000. Then the resultant figure will give me 76,800. Similarly for Bhagwan, from 62,100, 61,200 I should reduce 10,000. So it will amount to 51,200. Now whatever is this balance has to be shown as by balance carried down on the credit side. So if you want to score more marks, it is always feasible to write partners capital even on the credit side after balancing, because the firm is continued. Yes, now last we have to prepare the balance sheet on the date of admission. So balance sheet on 1/4/2019. Asset side you are having creditors which is taken from the balance sheet as it is, no change in the liabilities. Next I have bills payable as it is from the opening balance sheet, no change, 25,000. Now coming to partners capital. So when I am having partners capital, the closing balance has to be taken into consideration. So Dore is having 76,800, Bhagwan 51,200 and Vijay 30,000. So my liability side is complete. Now come to cash in hand. Now existing opening cash in the opening balance sheet was 20,000. Now there is addition of 30,000 because of Vijay's admission. So my total cash will be 50,000. That is cash in hand plus capital of Vijay. Opening balance plus new partners capital together gives me 50,000. Next stock is there. No changes there. Right as it is, 15,000. Now coming to debtors. Debtors are 20,000 in the balance sheet. But adjustment number 3 says that there should be a provision up to 1,000. So that 1,000 provision has to be deducted from 20,000. Resultant figure will be 19,000. Next one is investments. Investments is 20,000 as it is, you have to write. Next we are having furniture. Furniture is 20,000. From this you have to reduce depreciation which is stated in adjustment 2. 2,000 has to be reduced, you will get 18,000. Next machinery is there amounting to 40,000. Then reduce depreciation given in adjustment to 4,000. So you will get 36,000. So depreciation charged was 10%. Reduce that respective amount from the respective assets, will get the book value as on admission. Now coming to building. Building is 50,000. Then we have increased building by 15,000. So when revaluation was done, the building was increased. Value of building is increased by 15,000 rupees. So 50,000 plus 15,000 gives me 65,000. Now take the total of the asset side as well as the liability side. So total will amount to 2,33,000 and 2,33,000. So if both the sides tally, the problem is assumed to be correct. So we'll see for some more problems in the next class. Till then, thank you, take care.